Okay, we can climb to the top of the monument. I think it costs 30,000 kip, which is a little more than $1, and a half. And it's a long ways up. I'll count the steps while I go up, but I'm going to turn the recording off because it's going to take me some time. And who knows, I might have to stop and rest on the way. Okay, I'm a little more than halfway up. So far, 72 steps. They've remodeled the place since the last time I visited. Here they're showing the history and the construction of the Victory Monument. It was started in 1957 and pretty much finished in 1968. Apparently it was built from leftover materials from the U.S. government. Concrete was left over and some other items that they used in building the monument. The monument is dedicated to the Laos soldiers who fought in the World War II liberation from the Japanese and also from the liberation of the country from the French back in 1952. Let's walk around a little bit in this remodeled area and see what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording here and I'm going to walk around again and take some photos of the information signs. Alright, I continued my climb, and after another 26 steps, I came to this other information area. We'll get around and look at some of these. By the way, that's 98 steps total. They've done a good job remodeling the inside of this place. There used to be a pretty nice souvenir shop right around here, but apparently they took that out. Let me stop the recording again, and I'll go take some more photos of what we're looking at now. Let's take a look at some of the videos showing in this area. Okay, I'm going to continue working my way up to the top. Almost there. 98 steps. Not too many more to go. Okay, 124 steps to the first outdoor level. Not much to see up here, though there is a very good view of the city. So we're looking down Lanzang Avenue, which is the main road through the center of this part of the city. All the way at the end is the president's mansion, which is currently being renovated. I don't think the president actually lives in that building. He has his own residence. The main use for the building is ceremonial functions, dinners, state dinners from dignitaries from other countries, and things like that. But we can get a little bit higher. Let's go all the way up to the top. Okay, made it to the next outdoor level. Total of 156 steps so far. We got one more smaller level to get to. Right now we're looking at the offices of the President of Laos. Fairly impressive building. And again, the skyline view is just magnificent from way up here. Lots of folks visiting the monument today. And now we're looking at Patuxai Park, a newly landscaped area. Nice fountain all the way down. It's not going at the moment. It was when I first arrived, but they shut it off for now. We'll take a walk through down there when we get back to the bottom.
Tiêu vẫn còn tiêu. Tiêu bao nhiêu? Tiêu bao nhiêu tháng nào mua đi?
A little hazy on this side. Okay, up to the final level I go. Okay, 183 steps and I'm at the very tip top of the monument. Okay, back down. The steps from this area are really narrow, so I have to keep an eye out for other people walking up. It's almost impossible for people to go side by side in this section. And I almost forgot to take a shot of the shrine that you can find in most buildings in Laos, either in the building or outside the building. Banks, schools, temples, just about everywhere. Therefore, good luck, basically, and prosperity, and health. Okay, down, down, down. Let's see how steady I can keep the camera here while I'm doing this without tripping and falling down the steps and breaking my neck. These are a bit wider than that top stairs. Okay, I'm back at the bottom again. Let's take a walk through the park, which, as I stated earlier, is newly landscaped. It's quite beautiful. Unfortunately, under the old configuration, the old park, there were a lot of trees here, but they cut them all down. I hope they have plans to put some more in. And here's the fountain. Unfortunately, it's not on at the moment. I'll tell you, the whole area is beautiful at nighttime with colored lights flashing off the fountain spray. The monument itself is covered in lights, usually white, but sometimes for special holidays they light the monument up in rotating lights of red, green, and yellow. Really quite beautiful. Okay, let me take a walk down to the end of this area and we'll see what we got down there. Okay, at the end of the paved, largely paved area. And we have some more landscaping that went on down at this end. And they're calling it Patuxai Park. They did leave the trees up here. They didn't mess with them at all. Nice. And we got a few shops over here. Maybe grab a bottle of water. a beer if you're into that. A little early for me. I'm going to go eat lunch here soon, somewhere. And down at this end of the park, there's also another fountain. I've only seen it running at nighttime. It's dormant right now, as you can see. And beyond that, at the end of the roundabout here is a very large gong. I believe it is. Maybe it's a drum. Let's go take a look. I'm not sure what it signifies, if anything, or if it's just mainly for decoration. Let's go find out. It's a rather large gong. I would sure like to strike it with a big mallet, but I'm quite positive that's not allowed. Looks plastic though. Doesn't look like it's a real steel. Oh, that's right. You know what this is? This is the peace gong that they give out to the various countries. World Peace Gong. So you can see all the countries that are involved. I think they've got the flags from all the countries. Can you spot your country's flag anywhere? You know, I'm looking for the United States, and at first glance, I do not see it. So maybe the United States didn't get a peace gong. I wonder why. Anyway, this is pretty cool. There's a roundabout. My school's off in that direction and down the road a ways. So I go by here every day. And come back at night. I'll try to get a shot of the monument as I'm coming home some night. It's always lit up. And I am never here at night in Vientiane on the weekends. I live 16 kilometers out of town. It's about 10 miles. And I don't like riding my motorbike at nighttime. So, except to go home from school after classes, that's the only time I really ride my motorbike in Vientiane at night. Okay, heading back towards the Victory Monument, Patuxai. So I hope you enjoyed the little tour. If you're ever in Vientiane or in Laos, come visit Patuxai. Like I said, it's one of the most famous landmarks in Vientiane. It's hard to miss if you're in the area. And there are a lot of other interesting things to do. So, I'll sign off for now. Got my motorbike over here in the motorbike parking lot. I think I'll hop on it and go find some place to eat. I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. Probably just about anything will work out. Okay, I'll see everyone later.